Hey, Kev. How we doing, buddy? I'm just getting ready for quite a busy stream today. Reason why it's going to be quite busy is I've heard back from Dirt Rock, and there's going to be giveaways, and I mean giveaways. So hey, so anyway, let's get you on the game screen. Let's show you what we're going to be up to today. Welcome to the community farm of Montana. Tav showed this off the other day. We're very proud of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful map, considering that it's an American map. Not saying that all American maps aren't beautiful. It's just that some, my opinion, quite a lot of people's opinion. Some can be really, really boring. For people who are not used to seeing that sort of farm. So this is not your typical very open, very clear American map. These fields have got undulations. If I jump out of the tractor a minute and look across, I mean, this is not a good example, but I look back, look, undulations in the grain field over there, mountains around. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm going to start off with quite a big field of stones. This might take me about 40 minutes, but that's what we're going to start off with. So, to go today, guys, if we get above 25 viewers, that will kick the giveaways off, and we shall pick out all the names. I don't know how many the giveaways, prizes there's going to be. Could be 2, could be 4, could be 3. I don't know yet. It depends what the person needs when they win. So, yeah. Minimum of 2, though. Minimum of 2 people. So let's get this thing unwrapped. Might help if we turn her on. Let's get this thing unwrapped and let's get rocking and rolling, shall we? So yeah, this is Montana map. I shall show you the map in a second. Mr. H is on here doing a few bits and bobs. I was on here with Tav for about 4 hours yesterday after my stream because I went early yesterday, didn't I? So yeah, I was on it for about 4 hours with Tav, Mr. H, a few other guys come on. Yeah, I can do that. Duel it. In fact, while we're dueling it, let's press a bit of slots. And we'll wait for that to come up. Yay, I win. Oh no, you win. Maybe. Okay, my slots is taking a while. I win! Pair. Okay, roulette. Now I might not do anything because the roulette slots as well. Yeah, sorry, error. For my roulette. Okay. We are going to be listening to simulator radio, but at the moment it's auto in command, so there's no point putting the bot commands in for the songs. But hey guys, how are we doing? Let me just put that menu up so I can kind of see what's happening. So kind of theme for machinery on this Montana farm is John Deere. We've got quite a lot of John Deere stuff. I don't mind John Deere in times of stuff. I mean, as you guys know, during the challenge, we went John Deere, and, the R6 is really good on small farms, 270 odd horsepower. The R8 is really good, 400 odd horsepower, whatever that is. R8X, which is the dual. Help us on the way, dear. Yeah, so like I say, later on today, if we get the numbers in, we're going to be giving some stuff away. They will be Steam keys to either the latest DLC, which is Plains and Prairies, and if you don't have the base game of Farm Sim, one of them as well. If you already have base game, of course, you can still enter and, have the DLC instead, but I'm going to ask a favor of the first winner if you already have base game, and that, I can have the base game for the wife. Although I'm sure she's going to enter when she can anyway. So don't put the giveaway thing in yet. It's not active. I shall tell you when. So this is Montana 4 times, guys. It's quite a nice map. If you weren't in Tavstream yesterday, it has a brewery. Wait, you have copies of FS25? Yes. It was part of the dare drop thing I did the other day, Kev. You know how I've got that snow runner thing? Same dealio. So I did 2 dares, which is all I was allowed to do with the viewer numbers I have and the feedback that I have had off it. So I'm allowed to do 2 at a time. If my numbers go up, my follows go up on Twitch, then I'll be able to do more. I don't know how many is per how many. Probably, I don't know, 1 per 500. I don't know how they do it, but hey. We've also had to take precision farming out of the community farm because it wasn't working fully. So when I say it wasn't working fully, I believe it was grass we were having trouble with. Because the pH levels are so low, it kind of doesn't sense them. And I think in 22, we got somebody to go into the config file and turn the grass up a bit so that we could sense the pH level in it, and got precision farming working properly. That may need to happen for 25. I have a feeling. Well, I say it might need to happen for FS25. It depends how testing goes with my single player save, or Tav single player save, because he's going to try it as well and see if it's working properly when you're not doing a multiplayer. So that's one completed. I was hoping to get these done and then show you them. The headlands done, and I can put it almost on automatic and show you the map. But this is quite a long straight, so we can show you the map on here. So let's show you the map. So it's a 4 times, guys, so it's quite a big map. Got lots of mixtures of fields. So if I bring this down so you can see the top fields, so it's got a few mediums, it's got a few smalls. This is quite a large one. These are quite large. This is very big. This took us almost 45 minutes just to fertilize yesterday. This big one down the bottom is quite large, so it's quite a big area. It does have a brewery in it. It does have the Jack Daniels factory in it, and you'll get to see that in forthcoming episodes. It has a winery in it, and you can take these places over and start brewing your beer, you know, making your Jack Daniels and stuff like that. And I believe that's going to be the go, to build the farm up and be able to do these things. Now, I do know on this one, because I did it this morning, enhanced vehicle control actually works. So we are going to do a bit of this in a second. As soon as I get like 3 headlands done. I'm not sure where we're going to put the stones. I'm hoping that we have kind of like a 3-tit area. Because of course we get to keep the stones from contract field. And this is not the biggest one I could have done. I could have done a bigger field than this with stones. But as you'll know, it's picking up the same width as that dual one I was using the other day, but it has a massive capacity, so probably won't need the trailer. I say probably won't need the trailer. You never know. Guys, also, on my YouTube page, in chat right now, please go to my YouTube page in the review section. Stones in the new silo. Thank you, Mr. H. Glad you're listening, dude. So yeah, in my YouTube page, I got my first game to review via Keymailer. Thank you, Keymailer, for allowing me to do this. Please go to the reviews page in the YouTube and give it a quick view, give it a thumbs up, comment in the comment section, let the algorithm see what you're doing, and big me up a little bit. Thank you very much. And hopefully if we get some more of them in, we can get some more done, and hopefully the ones I've proposed for me to do, they will choose me to review them as well. So I've put in for myself to try and do Australian trucking. Basically, it's like ETS and ATS, based in Australia from a different studio. I put in to do that one. There's also some of the upcoming DLCs for ETS and ATS. I put in to do them. And like in between them, of course, we're going to not choose every single one, but we're going to do quite a lot of the reviews. I mean, hopefully some of these demos that we're going to review work on controller, and such forth. The one the other day we didn't work on controller. It was like mouse and keyboard only. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to go view it, and yeah. Also, guys, the giveaway today, if we get enough people in, isn't the monthly giveaway. It's just because I did the dares and we got some keys. So I'm now on the game and we're going to give them away. So it's Plains and Prairies DLC on Steam. And if you already have base game, you can choose not to have the base game, so you can just have the DLC. But the first person that wins that kind of does have base game, I'm going to ask that if I can keep the code and give it to the wife. I mean, if you need the DLC, you can have the base game as well. I mean, otherwise, what I would like to do, even if you choose that I can't do that, and you already have base game, is I'd like to be able to give somebody else the chance to win the base game if they don't have it. So even if you have base game and need the DLC, you can enter. If you have if you have it, you have it the other way around. Then you just go for the DLC. Is it worth having the new DLC? There's some interesting items which may take your fancy. I mean, definitely for me, there's some items in there that I've put on my single player games that are going to come in handy. I mean, the fence sprayers are nice. I still haven't fully tested the solid sprayer for the active pods firing. I haven't tested that yet. I will do, because I'm coming close to being able to use them on my single player save. I just wanted to come onto the community farm and show you some of this, because it is a lovely map. This, I mean, look at that. That is nice. Nice little stream, the bridge. It's nice scenery. Some of the AIs are a bit of a pain in the ass. I mean, you've got suicide bus drivers, but hey, that's neither here or there. So put it in the new silo. Mr. H, if you're listening, is that in the new area which you've built today? The new silo, where I got this from? If he's listening. Yeah, go, will do. I mean, guys, if you play a card today for stone picking, I know Kev did yesterday, but if you pick one, there is a really nice stone picking contract that I really would like to do. I didn't pick it first off because that might take me about an hour to do. I mean, literally, the field is huge. Really huge. I mean, if I could, what I would choose to do is borrow the equipment You'll like this one. Borrow the equipment, set the AI guy off on his own path, and then I do the same field as well. And then it might be under an hour to do this field. That's how big the thing is. There is a smaller stone picking field as well, guys. So don't forget, exclamation stream loots to get your stream loots packs. €1 gets you 1 pack of 3, and you can choose which pack you want. There's also a code top of your chats to get 30% off when you spend over €4. So yeah, it should be okay to use for the 7-pack. So even if you buy the 7-pack, you should be able to get some discount. That code will be renewed every week, so that even if you use it this week, next week it'll be renewed. Also, my progress towards partner was reset. So yeah, I've still got 7 weeks to do with 1 week holiday. Cars being played kind of okay at the moment. You know, we should get them done by time we kind of need to have them done to apply for partner. I mean, I didn't expect us to get there first time around. That would just be fucking extremely lucky. And since I was speaking about stream loops, there it is. And also, since I was speaking about Daredrop, there's that link as well. Go and support me over at Daredrop, guys. Click that link. It will take you straight to the Steam store page. Do not be alarmed. That's where it's supposed to take you. Every time you click that link, it picks me up with Daredrop. Also, if you end up buying the game or the DLC directly with my link, I think that picks me up as well. Right, so what we're going to do when we get down the bottom of here, guys, is we're going to set up enhanced vehicle mod. And then we can basically concentrate on you guys. Guys, don't forget, get people in here. 9 people at the moment. We're looking for 25 across the 2 formats. And then we can start the giveaway. Giveaway will be done half hour before the end of stream. So about 4:30. And you must be here to claim your prize. You will get half an hour. No, you won't get half an hour. You'll get 60 seconds to say that you're here to claim. And you guys on YouTube, if you win on YouTube, you claim on YouTube. If you win on Twitch, you claim on Twitch. Right, okay, so let's do this. Boosh. Right, we're exactly on now. Right, okay, so let's get out of that. Off. Right, okay, let's figure out how to do this. We did this earlier. Enable that. Show lines. That. I think I can do the rest as it's going up. Okay, so if I do... Why is it not showing headlands? No headlands shown? What the frick? There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you going over there? Okay. Well, we'll snap to the next line, and we'll have to come back down this one. We're on the other GPS. lines. So we'll just go up this one. We'll snap back down. We'll do it from then onwards. Okay. So let's spin around. To get me on that one. Beautiful. Do that. Right. Okay. So that way's the correct way. Peddler mode, spin around. 9 meters. What are we doing? 12 meters at a time, I think, at the moment. Oh no, we're doing 9 meters. And we've done 3, so that's 18. 27. Let's do 18 meters. Let's do that. See if that works. Right. It's basically doing it on its own now. If I've programmed properly. Although it's kind of not doing anything at the moment because it's over there. Come on in, guys. Come on in. How are we doing? Like I say, if we get the 25 across the format, it's going to start a giveaway. This giveaway will be completed at the end of stream or half hour from the end of stream. It is 4 Steam keys for plains and prairies. And if you don't have base game, you know, then you may be offered one. Well, you will be offered one if you don't have base game as well. So if you need the DLC from Steam, please enter. If you need the base game as well, please enter. Not yet. Not yet. Wait till we get to 25. I shall let you know. So possibly there may be 4 giveaways. Possibly, depending if people already have base game. If you have already a base game, you know, then there's no need for you to have it. So we can do a giveaway for that as well. Oh. We go faster. No, we can't go any faster. Darn. Okay, so we do have the farm manager on. We do have Mr. H on with us. He's over there, as you can see, bottom left-hand corner above the map. He's doing some potatoes. Not sure whether he's planting or harvesting. I think he's harvesting because I know we had a field yesterday when we were on that where that was withered. So I think he might be harvesting some potatoes. But guys, if you want to look at the job menu, and there will be time to do a job or two, here it is. So we have some wrapping, and I don't think we've got a wrapper yet, so we may need to ask Mr. H to get a wrapper if you guys choose that. We've got some dead wood. It should be easy to find in this map. We've got some fertilizing. All kinds of fields for fertilizing. We've got some harvesting. Some interesting fields in this one to do. Some corn harvesting. We've also got some peas, which I'm going to hate if you choose that. We've got some green beans. We've got some more mowing to do. I mowed 3 fields earlier. We've got some ploughing to do. Of course, we've got the straight plough, and I'll use it properly. We've got some sowing to do. We've got this planter here, so I know we've got something to plan with. We've got this big field for stone picking to do, although there is a smaller one. We've got some tedding to do. Oh, we've got some wood transport to do. There are your job menus. So, Mr. H, if you're listening, advanced. I'll say that again properly with my teeth in. Enhanced vehicle mod works kind of well. if you're using that. I know sometimes your legs get a bit sore, and yeah, this will sort you out because you don't need to push anything for this. Once you get your headlands figured out. So we got a total of 9 people watching at the moment, 1 on YouTube, 8 over here on Twitch. Don't forget we need 25 to activate the giveaway. And if you're wondering what wheel and pedals that I'm using, I am a Moser affiliate. So yeah, if you can click that link and go over there and support the channel, much appreciated. Of course, if you're going to buy at the same time, click the link, go through, click on the product, and it should come and say that you've bought it through my link as well. Like I say, anything that you guys do is very much appreciated. Just about makes it, doesn't he? And straightens up before he gets there. I think that's about perfect, the turnaround on that. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you get it wrong. And yeah, I mean, you just have to like watch what the guy does and react to it on the turnarounds. The interesting turnarounds are when I start going down this bit over to the left, and it kind of goes down like a pyramid, like a triangle. They're the ones that I'm going to really have to watch. But although in front of me, you see the spines kind of in front of me, and I think it does it by that. But I think it kind of works out from 18 meters from the front of the tool to the headland. And of course, guys, I'm part of the amazing stream team of Son of a Glitch. There's the link for the stream team on Twitch. Go click every single one of their names, guys. Go give them a follow, see what they're like next time they go live. I can tell you now, Tav and Loopy were over there trialing some Assetto Corsa in VR today. Looked absolutely amazing. I did try it while you were live on Beam VR, and it looked amazing. So guys, Beam VR is like having a VR headset, but you don't need all the headset goggles and stuff like that. You just need a half decent stream cam, one able to keep, I think it needs to be able to do minimum of 720/30. Obviously the better webcam you have, the better the quality is going to be, and the better the movement's going to be, and the pan's going to be as well. Works really well. I can tell you that for nothing. Works really, really well. So for those guys who have Beam VR or Beam, yeah, it is Beam VR, isn't it? Go try it on Assetto Corsa. Like I say, it works. I mean, it works on this as well. I mean, all I got to do is open up a couple of programs and I'll be able to show you. Because I got it working. Got it working where it wasn't working the other day. So here's my tractor. So if I turn everything on for Beam VR, I need to turn this dude on first. So we'll start that. Get rid of you. Yeah, it's not working yet. 2 seconds. And then I have to open up another program. Is that one? All right. It'll go a little bit bitty for a little bit, but it'll be alright in a second. Just give it a chance. Oh, oh, it's the same button as that shit. Okay, open up that. So let me just check this. Why know that working? Oh, so they're setting in here as well. I tried to find this the other day, then I didn't quite work. Anti-aliasing, sharpness, upscaling. Maybe that has to be done in the outside section. I know there's still some settings that you need to do in the outside section still, but yeah, when that's switched on, literally I can move my head, look around. Like I say, I think the setting for that is in the outer menu. I'm not going out of the game. So yeah. But yeah, like I say, basically when that's turned on, you can do this, and it senses your head movement, and you're able to, the camera will pan, so you can do a lot more from in the cab. In terms of this game alone, it is very good when using telehandlers. When using, say, if you're doing a lot of logging, and you've got the log cutter that comes out in front with the arm like a digger, it's very good to sort of go like that and look round, and the camera will actually pan round the unit, so you can see better about where you're connecting. So yeah, pretty good. It costs, I think it costs about £25 from Steam. You need another program called Open Track, and yeah, works with a lot of different games. It works with Assetto Corsa, works with farming, ETS, ATS. Supposed to work with iRacing. I haven't tried it yet, but maybe something to look at in the future, and see whether that. I don't know whether it's going to improve my racing, because I did do a trial with Beam VR earlier today, and I was slightly slower lap time, so. So we're just about halfway on this field, guys, and we're at 55% capacity. The only good thing about it is we might just do the capacity, or just be able to do the capacity, because obviously the lines that we're going into are going to be shorter. We just started these shorter lines, so. It's a guy who can't be close on whether this thing fills right up or not. Yeah, this is actually working really nice. This advanced. No, it's not advanced, is it? It's an enhanced vehicle mod that allows you to do this. And basically, it will turn itself if you really want it to. You can turn it. If you don't want the auto turn on, you can have it just stop at the end of its line if you really wanted to. There's a lot of different options. You can have it. You can have it lift up the whatever you're using, so it doesn't damage the field anymore. You know, when precision farming comes in completely, and all the little bug fixes are fixed. You know, you can have it lift the thing up, lift your implement up for the turn. You can have it do an average speed up and down the field, and on the turns do a totally different speed, so it turns properly. There's so much you can do. In fact, so much that I don't even know fully what it can do. I'm just getting used to doing the basics of using it on the field. I have buttons that forget who got to give us these buttons. Was it DJ? I think DJ made us these buttons, wasn't it? For enhanced. I know I made my own buttons for VCA, which work perfectly. With VCA of Ode, I know it came out on this game as a trial, and the guy the guy that made it is sort of working on making it run smoother and with a menu and all sorts of good stuff, so you can actually have a lot of controls of what you're doing. And also one thing I did like with VCA as well is the active camera. And what I mean by active camera is if you were going in reverse, out a cab, in cab, it would reverse the camera. I always thought that should be, you know, they all do that with momentum instead of foot pedal control. Because sometimes when you let it go and just tap the accelerator brake, if you're going in reverse, the camera would pan like that, and you get very discombobulated where you were. But I'd liked the feature. I kept it on no matter how squiffy it was. I did like that feature. It was really, really good. The fact that it did change your camera angles, in cab, out of cab, didn't matter. And some of you are going to go, can't you turn that thing? Well, I can if I really wanted to. Yeah, if I really wanted to, because what I could do is put the lines back on for that. I know I'm a bit off, but I could just go back to using normal GPS and turn myself. Which, to be honest, I think I'm going to do because I feel like I'm cheating you guys if you guys do a redeem. So what I'll do is when I get to the end of this lane, I'll turn this off. So that there, guys, is a bit of saving lag. So what it's doing is not only saving the game, but because we're on a server, it uploads it as well. So that's what the lag is. So it's not only saving, it's uploading to server. Right, let's get rid of this. So exit that. Let's get rid of lines. And we'll turn around and not that one. There we go, plop on that one. So we're now back on the icon city buttons to control the game with. Exclamation icon in chat if you want to get yours. And while you're there, guys, if you are thinking about buying, don't forget to use my code on checkout, which is MAD, M-A-D. They not only do game controls, guys, to turn your Stream Deck touch portal device into a button box, they also do productivity as well. We'll do that one. If we need the extra stones, we'll do that one, the contract. Don't forget, guys, bring your friends in. We need 25 people in here to start the giveaway. You must be here at the end of stream to collect the prize. If you're drawn out, those. We've got 11. The numbers go on what I see, not what you see. So if I see 11, there's 11. If I see 25, there's 25. If I see 1,000,000, there's 1,000,000. I'd love to have 1,000,000 people in here, but the chances of it, it could happen, but I doubt it. And maybe I just wanna dance with a little Galway girl. Also, guys, congratulations. We've now got to 1,596 followers. So we are 404 follows away from 2 grand, which will give us a, or we'll be doing a 12-hour stream. think I'll save the 24-hour attempt if we say we get the 5 grand. So we'll keep doing 12 hours until, say, we get the 5k followers, and then we'll attempt the 24-hour. What? You never know. It might happen. Go away, girl. Also, guys, in 4 days' time, we're going to be starting a charity fortnight. It's not active yet. I'm just going to tell you about it. It's an aid of cancer research. We're using a site called Tifify to do all the stuff. So don't be alarmed when you click the link. It takes you to Tifify before you do your donation. But yeah, that's in 4 days' time. The streamers from the community are going to start streaming in aid of cancer research. So look out for that. So I've took enhanced vehicle off, just in case you guys need me to do something through the Streamlabs cards. And then I'm not cheating you on auto steer or anything like that. Although I will be using GPS. Unless, is there a card for no GPS? Yeah, there is a card for no GPS, isn't there? In the farming one? If not, there needs to be one. I don't know why I'm telling you that, because only, yeah, it puts it against me. So guys, we did have a look at what we did last month. There will be a small giveaway on the 15th. We're in around the 15th, but it'll only be a small one. Not as big as normal. But this giveaway today is purely because I did the dare drops. And if you could, click on the link for the dares. It will take you to the Steam page for Farm Sim or the Plains and Prairies DLC. Even clicking through bigs me up, guys. So even if you could just do that for me, like I say, much appreciated. Something's just popped up on the thingamajiggy. Also, guys, I did have Cavalier Roy message me earlier. Oh, nice, Loopy. Okay, she's short on the dates. Okay, so General Flyer to advertise, guys. He's put the 19th to the 22nd. I thought our advertisement through the thing was the 2nd to the 9th to the 22nd. Okay. Okay. So, in the announcements for the for our stream for everybody in the Discord, it says catch your favorite soag streamers between the 9th and the 22nd. Give us hype, post, tag us, spread the word around. We're doing charity streams in aid of Cancer Research UK, and it's all to raise money as the community towards an absolutely great charity. So yeah, just watch this space to see who's streaming and when streaming, and get involved in giving towards charity. I should be doing a good few hours. I say a few hours. At least one stream during the 2 weeks. We shall see if there's any more spaces to do a second one. And if we can figure out when we're going to be doing them, we'll try and get a few of the sponsors involved for maybe some giveaways or a charity auction for some stuff and see how we go. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Charity auction. So as well as what I mean by charity auction, guys, is say if I stream for the charity and you guys are giving freely towards the charity in stream, instead of doing a giveaway as such, we auction the item away for more to do with the charity. And then as soon as your payment goes in, you get your item. What do you think? Good idea? Bad idea? So guys, we're nearing the end of this field, so if you want to play any of your contract stream loots cards, please ask to see the job menu, and we'll get cracking on, crack-a-lacking with them. I think that's the Jack Daniels factory right in front, to be honest. Have a quick look behind me. Behind me. There it is, Jack Daniels whiskey. There you go. That's what we can see across the little dip there. And there you go. There's the beer factory, the Verling beer. Verling beer. I mean, if nobody picks anything to do, we might go and, if Mr. H doesn't meet me to it, we might go in fertilize 56, which is our field, because I think that's why the fertilizer spreader was on there. The message through Discord. Loopy, if you're listening, whatever days you want me to do, just let me know. I'll do as many days as you want me to do. If it means just picking streamers that just can fill days at the minute, early part of the 2 weeks. Because it's like, I don't know what day you're starting on, Monday, Sunday or Monday, but well, what day's the 9th? That's Sunday? Or is that Monday? Also, I'm not too sure when the link goes live, so I can't just give you the link willy-nilly, because I have got the button for the link. I think I've got the right link to the charity. I need to check it. But at the moment, guys, we're looking for 25 people in either chat or between the chats to kick off today's giveaway. It is a multiple prize giveaway. That's all I'm going to tell you. And it's to do with farming. At the moment, I can tell you there's 12 people on the Twitch list and 1 person over there on YouTube. Six, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. How are you doing, my friend? I'm doing good, dude. Kev, can we give Six a special shout out if you can do one? And he's now going to go, how do I do a special shout out? I think it's / you actually spell shout out. COPD is kicked in, it's kicking me around lately, but you're plugging along. Yeah, no worries, dude. I mean, as long as you're still around, dude, that's what we love. And there we go, guys. Special shout out for Six Wheeling, guys. If you're not already following the man, click the heart above. Make sure you are there when he next goes live. He is all kinds of goodness. So we are on Montana ×4. That's the name of the map, guys. This is an awesome US map. It has all the kind of goodness of the UK European map with all the goodness of an American wide open space map, without being too wide, without undulations or ups and downs in the field. Always welcome, Six. Always welcome, brother. There is just a lot going on in the community at the moment that obviously we need to notify you and tell you guys about so you guys can be prepared for when stuff happens. Once again, guys, don't forget I did my first game review the other day, thanks to keymailer.com. They gave me a key to review the game, and that is over on my YouTube channel. So if you can click the link, go over there and watch the video, give it a thumbs up, comment in the comment section. Yeah, why didn't that work? Why does it work? Thank you. So yeah, guys, there's the link. You guys on Twitch anyway. I don't know why I didn't fire over on YouTube, but you guys over on YouTube, you'll soon see where it is. Yeah, like I say, go into the review section of my YouTube. The little videos in there. So I think it's about 18 minutes long, start to finish, reviewing a small game which is coming out shortly. Six, the forgetful one. doing the two formats is good enough for me. I mean, I know there's people out there that are doing like 4 formats. So they're doing Twitch, they're doing YouTube vertical, they're doing Kick, they're doing all sorts. That's too much for me. Two's enough. And also, while you're over there, guys, if you haven't followed the channel yet, hit the subscribe button. You've got 2 channels on YouTube? I sort of have got 2 channels, but one's for my gaming, and the other one is for... I used to go to vape expos and talk to a lot of people to do with vaping and stuff, so there's a channel just for that. And reviewing vape stuff, although it channel kind of hasn't been active in a little while, since COVID actually. Just before COVID we were going to vape expos like twice a year. Same one for game, one for IRO. I mean, even on my YouTube channel there's some really old clips of games where I used to play on console. Call of Duty, Destiny, and stuff. That was all console. Class, how you doing, brother? Your overhead shot. This one up here? No. It's an old HP webcam. Only does max 720/60, but it was good enough for what I needed. I mean, I could steal the wife's Logitech. Get which model it is. It's an old one, but it does 1080p. So I said for her to keep it just in case she thought about ever going back to streaming. But she looks like she's not going to, so I might just steal that one and at some point and put it up there. Could do with my yeah, I mean, it's just hung up on the windowsill curtain. There's nothing. It's not placed anywhere special. Really isn't. But like I say, I might switch it for her Logitech 1080p one. I mean, to be honest, I don't really need to put it in 1080p. The 60 frames might help. With, you know, if I do that, obviously the camera of me is perfectly in sync. But if I, you know, the other one, it's a little bit behind, like a 5 or 6 frames behind. And if I move my hand, it's a little bit blurry. Oh, so this contract's complete. We'll just finish it. Go back to the farm, empty out. So anybody that had problems downloading their update the other day because they bought their thing from a third party, I had a email because I contacted Giants themselves. I had an email back from them apologizing for the inconvenience suffered. So they are accepting full responsibility. Oi, Bart. Okay, how you doing? Yeah, so they accepted full responsibility of the delay. Oh, hey, UPS dude. It's like 07. Right, we're going down here. What? Hello. Maybe this needs a front weight. It's going to do that. A little bit light on the steering. I mean, to be honest, what I normally do is I put wheel weights on, and that sort of shit doesn't happen. Seen the trailer for the new James Bond film? I haven't yet. It's the last one for her, isn't it? What's his face? It's the last one for him now. Although a lot of people want to give him another couple of films, but yeah. Oh, the game, not the movie. Okay. I thought you meant the game. Bum, 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 bum. Right. Over here, let's try and find the silo. Put these stones in there. Finally got chat working on here. GG's, man. Oh. Multi-buy, fertilizer, do. Oh, okay, it's over there. It's the 4-tit one, is it? Yep, okay. Right then, guys, it's your opportunity after I do this to pick the next contract. If you have Stream Nukes cards to do so, don't forget to ask for the listings. While I wash this off. God Save the Queen saw her for 80 years. The king comes along and they start singing praise. Contracts, please. Okay, contracts. Here it goes. So we have, starting from the bottom, we have wood transport, we have a tedding, we have some more stone picking, we have some sowing, we have some ploughing, we have another mowing, we have some... We have, what is that? Green beans, peas, canola, what's that? Oats. Oats I'd like to do, because oats I can do with the Macdon and get more. No, you don't want me to do that. Fertilizing. We got some deadwood and we got some bale wrapping. Do your worst. No, don't do your worst, because you'll pick stone picking and you'll pick the big fucking thing. No, don't do that. You bastard. Okay. Okay. Stone picking. So 111 on 94, Kev. I'm not going to show you the field. 111 on 94. Oh, you bastard. That's the big one. Right. This could be a while before we before we get to do anything else. Yes. Not yes for me. But guys, that's 17 of you in across the thing. If we get 25 in across the thing, we can start the giveaway off. So grab a few more people and bring them in, whether it be YouTube or on Twitch. As long as I see 25 in between the two, we'll kick off the giveaways. Don't forget, you must be here at the end of stream, or close to the end of stream, about 4:30. So, you know, we've got 2 hours to kick this off and get names. Pick names, kick asses. We also just pissed that they changed another public holiday and probably hit it in a weekend. Yeah, normally a public holiday will be like maybe a Friday or a Monday. For us anyway. It's like I say, it's normally a Friday or a Monday. And that way we kind of get slightly longer weekends. Or did I pick that? Oh, one more. Here's 111's come up complete. What the fuck? Mr. H, why is 111 come up complete? I need to check this because that shouldn't have come up complete. King's birthday is on a Sunday. I know you didn't pick that because you're doing potatoes. We get Saturday off as... Okay, yeah, so a lot of people in the UK will get the weekend off anyway as standard. And then either the bank holiday or public holiday will either be on a Friday or a Monday. So we get kind of a 3-day weekend or a 4-day weekend. Because there is a couple of times, say Easter, where it's Good Friday, Easter Monday, so the people get 4 days off. No idea. I will take the money back out. I'm just going to look at it, Mr. H. Don't take it out yet, mate. I mean, we haven't accepted the contract in either. So just give it a second. It's over here, isn't it? Sounds like Easter and King's birthday give you near 2 weeks off. We get loads though. You know, we've got 2 days in May that we get days off. So there's a bank holiday which will be on a Monday, start of May, and one at the end of May. So one's May Day, and the other one's, I think it's just called May Bank Holiday. Well, I should have done. Hang on. Instead of traveling there, hold the line, caller. Oh, we're miles off. Holy shit. Is it? It looks like there should be stones here, but there ain't stones. That's weird. Yeah, no stones there at all. That's strange. Yeah, so after you collect that one in, you're going to have to... Oh, hang on. They're spawning in. Hold the line, caller. Just the bit that I'm on isn't spawning in. Go over it. There we go. There is stones on it. What does it say it's complete for? I'll do it anyway, Mr. H, and then we can have the money, so... No, I'll do it anyway, and then we can have the money for it anyway, so... Because there is stones on it, it's just come up complete, which is weird. Absolutely weird. All we get is a notice that shit has changed, no what or where, no go. Oh, we don't get any, like, saying it, dude. If they want a bank holiday, they just go, you're having a bank holiday. And some places stay open, some places closed. I mean, a lot of bank holidays now, unless it's stated that you've got to close, will kind of stay open. The downside is that a lot of people working those bank holidays want more money. Otherwise, they're going to choose to go home and stay with a family. bank holiday equals having a day off for me. That's for a lot of people, class. But, you know, some people just like working. You know? I mean, when I used to work for, thingy-majiggy, Speedy, you know, occasionally we get a job that, you know, they want us to deliver on the bank holiday. And we charge them mega expensive, so they didn't have it. But some people will just say yes. So we, you know, we kind of have to have a person in the office just waiting for the person to go out, deliver, and come back. Used to get double bubble and an extra day in lieu. Yeah, that's a thing. Nice when it happens like that as well. Double bubble for the day and a day in lieu. So you basically get 3 days pay for 1 day work. Although it's kind of spread over maybe a couple of weeks till you've taken your day in lieu. Half the time what I do in my day in lieu is just say, give me the money for it. So you get paid triple pay for triple time instead of double time. Day in lieu of what? So say if you work a bank holiday, what they call a day in lieu is a day you can choose yourself and just go to work. I'm having that day off. That's my day in lieu. There's a day you can pick to have a holiday, any day you like, as long as they go, okay, yeah, we've got cover for that day. And to be honest, the companies are not allowed to refuse either. That's what I usually do with the bank holidays. Yeah, so like any bank holiday that your company normally works with, you normally get double pay plus a day in lieu. So it's basically like getting triple pay, except your day in lieu counts as your one part of your pay. And you can choose what day that is to have off. But what I try and do is I just say, forget the day in lieu, just give me the money. And you have triple pay instead of double pay. Day in lieu, public holiday, and show up for work for triple pay. What the fuck? I want it. So guys, don't forget, bring your mates in, get that counter up to 25 viewers, and we shall do a giveaway. And the giveaway will be done about 4:30, and you must be here to claim your prize. You never do a payout? It is okay. You're high. Yeah, if you earn so much, you're on a different tax bracket. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, to be honest, when I say I normally take the triple pay, I normally wait a week and then say, give me that day in lieu and pay. So it does add on as another week. So this is the field that Kev just told us to do, 111. Yeah, I paid 53 cents in the dollar mining, beat that. I lost the house to the taxman. Damn. Damn, that's rough, dude. Don't forget, guys, stay active in the chat, play the mini games, make your view count, don't let it fall asleep. Oh, we won again. No. Our king has nothing to do with our government. The government is separately run. He can do a lot to, I mean, the royalty can do a lot to damage certain relationships with other countries, but in terms of legislation of how the countries run, he has nothing to do with it. Yours, but not us, registered colony. Yeah, for us, he has nothing to do with our economy. That's down to Parliament and the Prime Minister and stuff like that. But even the Prime Minister still doesn't have the power to go, we're doing this today. No, it's all done by committee. I mean, any laws that come out, he has to put it towards the committee. They vote on it. I think they have to vote on it like 3 times. Then it goes to the House of Lords. They have to vote on it a couple of times, and then it's goes to the King to basically give out that this is going to become law. So a new law could take a good couple of years to be brought out. Arguments, aka, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised you guys haven't, because you'd get it if you voted to come out of being governed by the UK, and you guys couldn't govern yourselves. If you guys wanted to run yourselves, that is. Well, fuck, Canada's better King's Law. I think Canada basically has part of their own say, mate, as well. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I've got friends in Canada. They'd soon let me know if I asked. But I think that's the case. They basically, have their own kind of parliament sort of thing that they can put together their own section of laws and stuff. I think they have to ask permission though, but I think they pass their own stuff. And guys, if you're listening in here on Twitch, we are listening to Simulator Radio at the same time as we're streaming. I am, of course, a presenter as well as a partner streamer with Simulator Radio, and I will listen to them virtually every time I'm streaming, unless there's a certain DJ on that I don't like. Not that I don't like him, I just don't like his genre of music that he plays. As I said, government charges what they want and can was send you to jail for the not voting. I mean, you could. I mean, I say your peoples over there can vote that you're not getting freedom of rights. And if that could be proven, which obviously there seems to be enough evidence over there that you could prove it, you could, as a country, bring it to the Court of Human Rights. And he'd have to obey that. So if it, what I'm basically trying to say is if you as a peoples, wanted to, with diplomacy, fight it, there is ways and means. More like they don't want to. I would say more than you can. But anyway, that's enough of politics, please. Let's move on. Nothing to do with politics, but I just think there's a way around everything if you use the right ends and means to do so. Whatever it is. You know, so if a certain thing's happening, there's a ways and means to, with diplomacy, sort it out. It doesn't, I mean, it takes longer, but there's ways and means to do it properly that, I mean, if you ever seen this TikToker, what's he called? Charlie Kirk. You ever seen him on TikTok? Doing a lot of, he basically goes out and has a discussion with everybody and they throw ideas around, and he's a very clued on guy. And this guy came up to him one day and he said, like, what's your question? And this guy says, why do the American police, and this has nothing to do with politics or anything, it's just facts, why is the American police killing so many unarmed black people? So Charlie Kirk answers him back and says, do you know the actual number or the actual percentage of unarmed black people get killed every year in this whole country? And the guy goes, I don't know. So Charlie Kirk goes, well, guess. And he said, I don't know, about 50%. And he says, no, it's 5 people. No, sorry, 15 people a year. So 15 colored people a year die, unarmed colored people die by police every single year. And he said, well, that kind of shouldn't be. And he says, but do you know how many of those 15 people were entirely unarmed? So what he meant by that was they might have a knife in the car or a gun in the car. So they weren't entirely unarmed. You know, they had a weapon close by. And they kind of went for it, sort of thing. And, obviously the officer overcooked it or whatever it happened to be. And then he said, so why is that, the communities so heavily policed? And he said, well, look at it this way. When you make up like 30% of the population of America and you do 70% of the crime, where should the police be? And he said, these aren't my stats. They're what's out there to be known if you really want to know about it. And the guy was like, oh, okay. The guy is amazing at debating, although he apparently did lose a debate the other day about, I say he lost the debate. He sort of conceded because he kind of what he said at the time was wrong, and he admitted that it was wrong. So it was about the blindness for the disability blindness, and he was on about different ways of communicating why you were blind, and I think he just misrepresented one of the ways that blind people actually communicate with each other. And this blind guy came onto one of his debates and actually chewed him out for it. And he was like, yeah, I did go on to another debate a couple of weeks later and say, look, I kind of did some research and this was wrong. And, I'm now in a position to say this and this and this. And the guy was like, yeah, no problem. So the army is not included in the stats and figures. No. So what was happening was the actual figures were actual police officers that police the streets every day. How many of them killed black people on a yearly basis that weren't armed? And it was actually 15 people a year. The stat at the time of that debate was 15 a year. MPs kill lots more? Yeah, probably, mate. But then again, they're MPs. They're dealing with a lot more shit every day. I'm not making up excuses for MPs, but MPs is in essence are soldiers. If that soldier has seen combat, he's taught not to mess around. Which you don't want him to mess around, do you? If somebody's going to defend your country, you don't want him to pussyfoot around with an enemy. You want him to do his job. But saying that, just saying stats live for the person telling the stats. No. These stats that the guy was quoting, this Charlie Kirk was quoting, were public knowledge. Public knowledge. Anybody could have gone to where these were posted and read them for themselves. And it wasn't made up stats. Some independent place, kind of went through the charters of everything and put the stats down. And an independent thing isn't going to lie. You would hope, but anyway, I kind of like watching his debates. They're kind of fun. They're better than the debates. What's the other ones on TikTok at the moment? It's people photographing in the street. The other debates I like watching, and the fact that in a lot of countries, if you're in a public space, it's a national protected kind of thing to do if you're in public. And the amount of police officers that don't know that and threaten all kinds of shit to make you stop doing what you're doing. That's kind of strange. I mean, for one guy, this guy got dragged out of his car, but for no reason whatsoever. The copper pulled him over, asked to see his license. The guy refused, asked for what crime that he committed, and the police officer couldn't answer, so got dragged out of his car and handcuffed and got put into the cell. The guy got $6,000 in the end for an unlawful arrest. Now, what also should have happened is this copper should have also had the sack. Because if you can't uphold the law, he doesn't deserve to wear the fucking uniform. And it's the same with British police as well. A lot of British police haven't got a clue on laws about photography. Like they say that 40% of women drivers cause accidents when only 20% of drivers are female. Proof is men. Yeah, totally agree with that. Women are safer drivers. Why are they safer? Normally a woman will drive slower and more careful than their male counterpart. Which is why they have less accidents. And that isn't a witticism, that's a fact. I mean, it don't mean to say that they have more skill behind the wheel, because some don't. But they drive slow enough to react not to be involved in the accident. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like you say, it depends who's writing the stats. It depends if you believe the person who's wrote the stat. Because obviously, if you don't believe the person that's wrote the stat, you're going to call it a lie. Guys, we're up to 16 people watching, so come on, 9 more people, we can start the giveaway. I really want to give these things away today, can't you tell? Ooh. It is a warm old day again. It started out all dark and overcast. In fact, it's still overcast, but it's stopped raining. And it's very muggy today in the southwest of the UK. It really, really is. I mean, I've got both fans on in the front room here. But if you're out there, guys, and you want to support a streamer, there's many ways to do so. You can support me over Streamloots. It's €1 for one pack of Streamloots cards. And you can play them while I'm playing Farm Sim, Trucking. Well, to be honest, you can play most cards anywhere, but the ones that are purely for trucking and farming can only be played for trucking and farming. So yeah, you need to watch a little bit of how you're playing the Streamloots cards. I do give lots and lots of packs away. So if you'll hear when I'm giving a pack away, 35 people in chats for that. Nice and cool, 12 degrees. That's a hot day for you lot. Here at the moment, it's 18 degrees overcast, but the temperature is taken from way across town, about 8 miles away, on a flat, open area. So on my side of the town, it's normally about 4 or 5 degrees higher. So you can almost say it's like 23 degrees where I am at the moment. It's cold for you guys over in Oz, but yeah, for us, it's hot. 25 degrees. We'll be staying in with air conditioning on if we've got air conditioning, but you know, some of us don't even have air conditioning in the house. I've just got like blower fans, which if it's a very, very hot day, all they really do is blow hot air at you. Jumpers on for you at 25 degrees, yeah, man. Right, so we need to come back down the inside of there, maybe. I say maybe, of course, this one's already come up as complete. So all we're going to do is jump up through the field, complete the rest of it. In fact, what I might do is just tidy up where the stones say they are. So while you're going along. Okay, so you're... That's a weird area, isn't it? It's all the way halfway up here, halfway across the field, and all the way up around there, even though it says I've missed a bit there. Did that? Yeah, there's stones over there. Right, let's wonder if we can change the way these go. Right, so that's that line done. Let's just go around here and pick this line. I just want to see if these stones are disappearing. I'm just going to follow the map of what's done and what's not done. Yeah, they're disappearing. That's cool. So let's get into a no stone area. That's that. Turn around. Right, this might go a little bit quicker. Now I'm doing it this way. We have a ski resort, believe it or not. A ski resort in Australia. That's funny. That's funny. Oh yeah, you got a mountain, ain't you? Close by, yeah, that's why. How the fuck did we miss a bit there? Another thing, I missed a bit there. Oh, they're gone now. That's all right. Ah, okay. So your mountain ranges have got snow on them. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, but you guys are used to that sort of stuff. It's the same as a friend of mine in Canada. Every year it snows, and it snows bad. He never complains. Never ever complains. You know, you speak to him in chat, and he's like, "I gotta go do some snow shoveling for an hour." Okay, dude. See you later. And they'll have it for like 6-8 weeks, like really deep snow. The ironic thing is, there is a place called Christmas Island, not far from Australia. Yeah, I know. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, we've all got our different weather systems, and like I say, because you guys have that, you know, maybe not every year, but every other year, you guys just live with it and go, yeah, that's just what we got to live with. And you know, same as we have our weather system that we're used to. Which is why when it gets too hot here, we're sort of like, it's too fucking hot. And if it gets really, really cold, we go, it's too fucking cold. But that's just, you know, just because we're living in different parts of the world. Economics. Just the norm. Fucking hot, fucking cold. Only the in between is fucking dry. Yeah, very true. Very true. Yeah, I mean, it's just our thing as human beings. We like to moan. We're not happy unless we're having a good moan at anything. Doesn't matter what the moaning's about. And rant. Yeah, believe that one, I said. Right. We're working our way up the field. To be honest, what I should have done was turn the lines the other way around. Maybe we would have done this a bit quicker. Too fucking late now. Because it's only like, I don't know, it's only about 6 or 8 lines across. But hold the line caller. Offset. No, I don't want to offset. I want a direction. 90 degrees. Hey, weird. That's stupidly weird. I want you to go that way. That's the way I want you to go. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's where I wanted it. Right, now we should be able to do this this area quicker. Like I say, this area probably requires about 8 or 9 ups and downs, and then we'll clear this area. And then there's another area that's wider across here. This will probably take a little bit longer. If I can get on the edge of it, move across probably about 12 or 15 lines, maybe. And that would have earned us the money, because then all the stones are gone. Can I turn now? I can turn now. I can turn now because there's no stones. Up further. But guys, don't forget, get 25 people in here between Twitch and YouTube, and I'll start a giveaway. I'm not starting if there's less. Not starting if there's less people. We shall keep the keys. I mean, to be honest, if we keep them, if we can't give them away today, what I'll do is I'll keep the keys and I'll auction one away. Auction one set away, should I say. So basically, the way it will happen is when I do my cancer research stream, you'll get the opportunity to buy said game and DLC. And once you've inputted your money into the charity, and it's been confirmed, we will send you your key. And during the course of the stream, you'll have an opportunity to bid on the game and DLC. I mean, a lot of people will probably look at what it will cost to get it and go from there. But I have to remember, it's for charity. If you can afford to do it, you get the game and the DLC that I'm currently giving away. Or I say currently giving away, if we get the numbers to give it away. Mm-hmm. Right, how quick is this disappearing? No, we're doing all right. Doing all right. We just got to clear up the here, and then we'll move over to there where the stones are. Clear that, and that'll be this done. Cornish afternoon. How you doing, buddy? We've just had 17 viewers pop up. So all we need, and there's one over there, so that's 18. So we need 7 more people, guys, and then we can start this giveaway. And also, guys, this giveaway that I'm trying to do today will not affect the mid-month giveaway that I do every month. Well, I say every month as long as I get a payout from Twitch, that is. And I am due to get one this month, but it's going to be very small, so the prize will be very small as well. Giveaway, you say? A Merc? No, not that fucking cyber giveaway, donut. You get a shirt on then? No. It's a game giveaway, not a car giveaway. Anyway, wouldn't you rather have a, like a, I don't know, a Ford Falcon or something, you know? What's that thing they used in Mad Max, that fucking Interceptor? That's a nice car, isn't it? Perhaps just a B-rated Ford B something, EV, XB, whatever. Right, how much we got left this side? Oh, not a lot. Cut them all rows. Cut them all rows and we'll be done here. And we just move to the other side of the field and do that. Bosh done. Bosh done. Not even a real muscle car. That was the XY GIF phase 3. Yeah, but the way they did it kind of looked nice. With the blower on top and stuff. Slow that model even with the blower. Wow. Okay, about 2 more lines, I suppose. And we'll move across. and try and find where the edge of the stones is over there. This might be the last line, I think. Yep, that's line. So we need to find where the edge of this is now. Right, okay. Let's try this next line. About here. We might just about hit the edge here, I think. That's what the intention is anyway. Just have to watch that far lane for anything that we've missed. Clear this area. We might be able to do another contract. Handling options: fastest is the 4-door sedan in the world until the Holden made Chevy that was 5 kilometers faster on the straight, but swung its ass out of like a. Dude, I fucking love you guys. You talk it absolutely straight as it is. You don't fuck around with your words. Yeah, we had cars that did that. Ford Capri used to do that quite a lot. I mean, it's not made anymore, but massive engine at the front, big fucking hood on it, like most. I mean, it was. I think it was basically modelled on American and Australian kind of cars. Kind of looked like a Bowden, to be honest. But yeah, with all the weight at the front, no weight at the back. Yeah, you could swing that thing out like a good one. I mean, the Ford's recently brought it back out, the Capri, but they've made sort of 2 versions of it. They've made I think it's an electrified SUV and called it the Capri, and it's nothing like the old Capri. But I think they also brought out like a newer petrol version of what the old Capri used to be, which looks fantastic. Early Porsches were like that too. Speaking of early Porsches, have you seen any of the playbacks for what's the fucking car program called? Grand Tour about a Porsche. The conversation was, I'll talk you through it. The conversation was, name a country with really crap police cars. And they're on about all these countries, and all of a sudden they said, you know, America, they got really good ones because they got the thingamajig ones, and they're really good because they're really powerful and you can kick the ass out really nice on them. And they said it must be us, I mean, in the UK, because we got fucking like Astra diesels and shit. You know, what the fuck are we going to do in a fucking race? But then they went and said, you know, the Netherlands back in the early 90s said for their racing chase group, they had to have Porsche 911s. Yeah, you've seen it. Porsche 911s. And apparently the reason behind them having the Porsche 911 Targas was because they can go backwards really, really fast and it will keep the engine cool. And then but if it was a traffic accident, they could stay standing in the car, which will give them a little bit of protection. Not only did the people say yes to that, there was loads of them. What an excuse to get a Porsche as a police car. I mean, begs the question, who was smoking what on that day to approve that? Maypo is out. GG's. Roy told me this morning that it possibly might be out today. It was just waiting to be accepted and put in the thing. But I'm guessing you've had a look in the mod hub. If that's true, guys, go and get yourself a copy of Maypo map on Farm Sim 25. Absolutely brilliant. I was lucky enough to be part of the testing team for that. When I say testing, we tested to make sure that everything was running okay. Roy's got his thing that he does on maps. And yeah, all we were testing is to see that everything worked all right. Did this go all right? Did that go all right? And we were like, you know, this could do with tweaking, that could do with tweaking, and Roy went in and tweaked it, you know what I mean? Yeah, just downloading. GG's. We'll be on Maypo when they let you win, when you let me win a copy of FPS. On the start farm, please say it didn't start with the 2 cow sheds again. Yes. Do you know I didn't start with the start farm? I started down the bottom. There's a little farm down the bottom, so I bought that. And there's a little place beside it, on the other side of like the mountain area. And I bought that as well for my contract area. No, sorry. No, that's Maple. That's Riverside. Riverview, I mean, not Maple. Maple, yeah, the start farm is just up from the shop. Yes, it did start with 2 of them. I actually sold one, and I wasn't allowed to put any animal bits in the other one because they were big cow sheds. So I started with 1, and I made the other part like a production area for myself and contract area, so I could put all my vehicles. I will be on Maple. Oh, yeah, I've read that. Yeah, so the startup farm is still the same one. You also get, I think it's horses and pigs on the same farm. Yeah, I think it is. So you get, I think you get chickens, sheep, pigs, horses, and 2 cows on that middle farm. I immediately deleted the horses one and the cow one, which is right beside it, and made that into a contract thing. So I can fit all my vehicles that when I buy them, I got somewhere to put them straight away. This clears me an area, which I think is the right-hand side as you look. So I still got the cow shed on the left-hand side of the farm. It's a nice map. I'm probably going to stay on Riverview though. I like Riverview more. I've played it a lot more. That playthrough that I did for a little while on Mapo, although I enjoyed the map, I'd never been on it before. I started that playthrough. It is a great map. I just like Riverview better out of the 2 at the moment. I am looking forward to, absolutely looking forward to Glen Leaston when that comes out. That's not going to be the next one he's doing. He told me what he was working on next. The one in between. Sorry, Roy, I've forgotten. But yeah, he's going to be working on that one soon. Ebony Island, thank you, Kevin. Kevin? Wow. That's such your home name. Jeez, man. Kevin. Yeah, he's going to be working on Ebony Island next. In fact, apparently he's done quite a lot of things on it already. He's just been taking a break for a little while he plays a bit of Facturdo, clears his mind a bit, for what he wants to do. But once he's made up his mind, he'll be on it. And Cavalier Roy's the sort of person that he doesn't have much of a break when he's working on a project. I mean, really, we've been pushing him to kind of like do a few days, have a break, do a few days, have a break, but he's not like that. When his brain kicks into gear, he might spend 48 hours making it so. He's very, very committed in what he does and what he brings out. And he wants it to be right, because the good thing about Cavalier Roy is he doesn't just design his own maps, he plays them as well. So, when he does something that he thinks may work on the farm, he'll test the frick out of it to make sure it's fucking working, And then he'll get his team of people who like testing maps in to test the shit out of it as well and make sure it doesn't break. Very important process, I think. To get people on, a lot of people on, test it in single player, test it in multiplayer, test all the different ideas that you got for that bit of equipment or part of the map, and just see what people want to do with it. And that way, depending what people want to do with it from the start, you can implement that into the map just so they don't have to do so much work to get it there. But the one thing that Roy has told me is if you're looking forward to combined counties, unfortunately that might not be coming to FS25. And the reasoning behind it is the amount of placeables you're allowed to have on one map. Because combined counties would be I think it would be a ×4 map. There's more stuff on each particular map that would have to go into combined counties than obviously is allowed. So yeah, combined counties, which is my favorite, because it is a mixture of, it's a mixture of Riverview, Maypo, Ebony Island, and Glenleafton. It's a mixture of the 4 maps in one map ×4. And he's done it. He did that fantastically in 22. How far are we along? We're about halfway through this, so we're good. And we got plenty of time. Don't forget, guys, keep your views in chat. So if you haven't spoken for a while, make sure you speak up. Keep your numbers up. If we get the 25 over the 2 formats that I'm streaming to, don't forget I'm giving keys away to FS25. And if you already own the base game, then you can choose to just have the Plains and Prairies DOC. It will be Steam copies, guys, so not console, Steam PC copies. But A, you will need to have a PC, and A, you will need to be have an account on Steam. And I know Kev would like to win the whole game so he can put it on his PC. Oh, Kev, thinking about it, have you managed to message Z about bits? No, that's a shame. You never know, he might pick up something. Or Mental's thinking that he could probably design a budget for you if you knew a budget, you have a budget or had a budget. But he will let me know if someone is upgrading. Yeah, I mean I'm upgrading, but soon. But I think I've already just sold my PC to my boy. The whole thing. He wants it to play Fortnite, whatever he wants to play with Call of Duty. You're looking at 2060s online. Yeah, they're only about 60. I saw one the other day, about 80 quid. Yeah, they're not very dear. I mean, second-hand one, that is. I mean, fuck that. Fuck buying one of them brand new now. Jesus. Aging technology. I mean, we're on 50 series cards now. And they come out like every couple of years. So even if it was every 2 years, that's still 6 years ago that thing came out. And I think it was more than that. Yeah, looking second-hand. So this is a contract that we're doing, guys, on this map, although it's not showing up on the contract list. It should be under the fuel. Chicken, banana, banana, banana. Thank you, Moderate Gamer. Hey, thank you for that. Yes, guys, there is things that pop up on screen if you spend your bitties and banner points and Lumia points, exclamation points in chat if you want to find out how many Lumia points you have. And you can find those redeems under the bitties, which is if you're watching on mobile, click the little light bulb. Thank you, Kev. Click the little light bulb and then you'll see what the redeems are. If you're on PC, guys, you may have to scroll down in the About section. That's where they are. Couldn't be very far now. Maybe 4 more, 5 more. Yeah, 4 more maybe. Then they've got that little line there and we're done. We'll have this done in probably about half hour. Then there'll be time for another contract. Looks like we're not going to be giving anything away today, though. Unless we suddenly, in the next 27 minutes, get a load of people in. One thing I do want to see, Mr. H, if you're still listening, is will this contract collected? Because it completed before I even got here. I'm hoping it does when I clear up all the stones. We'll have a go at it. Even if you just want me to collect that contract in, I just want to see whether it gives us the money for it. Chris Bateman, how you doing? And guys, many of you will know my favorite Aussie streamer loves playing the mushroom, loves playing with his penguins. Of course, I'm talking about Eager Gaming. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. All right. Roy, how you doing, dude? Yes, the guys just come in and said it's available. And I've already given it out to say that it's available, mate. GG's. We'll have to see what, if I remember if I've been on Ebony Island or not to discuss the new challenge. Am I addicted to cows? Roy, you addicted to cows? Roy, he's saying that because he's just downloaded. He's just downloaded Ebony. Just downloaded Mapo, and obviously he's chose the starter farm, and it's got those two massive cow sheds on it. And I mean, yeah, you know how big they are. They're humongous. They're like 2,000 animals apiece. So we just had a stone contract mess up on this one, so I'm just going to clear all the stones. Yeah, he loves running dairy. I like running cows. Cows are interesting when you run them. There's so many things you can do with cows, you know, especially on this map where we've got the slaughterhouse as well. So, you know, we can buy them in. We can take them to the slaughterhouse. They produce manure, so we can spread that on the fields if precision farming was working on multiplayer. We could use the slurry for the same. There's so many things you can do with cows. You know, you can sell them for profit once they get to a certain age if you really want to. Produce milk with them. So many things. Yeah, I've just set field 189 as my greenhouse area at the top of the field. If you manage to find your way up to 189... That's interesting in itself, trying to find your way around the farm. That's the first thing I had to do, to be fair, is find my way around. Because, like I say, when I was given the map to test out with a load of others for Roy, I'd never been on it. I hold my hands up. I'd never, ever been on that map before. And so, literally, it was a learning curve on where I was going. Absolutely. But absolutely loved it towards the end. Got really used to it. It was fun to play. Yeah, I mean, the rat runs, you kind of had to figure your way out on. They weren't exactly clear, but, you know, you get used to it. Also, I found a really, really nice thing of how to play the map. So what I basically did was set myself a horsepower limit of 350. Anything above 350 is a waste for that map, in my eyes. Anything above a medium combine harvester is a waste because you'll never get it to half the fields. Right, which one was it that had the stones on? Was it this one here? I mean, yes, it meant you couldn't use your Nexit equipment on, but the Nexit equipment wasn't made for that kind of a map. It was made for this kind of a map, your Nexit equipment. You can still use the other machine, though. Your MacDon. MacDon's very good on that map to boost your stuff. Woohoo! So this should be the end of this field. On the starter farm, would you keep the cow shed at the entrance or the other one? The one beside, I think I got rid of the one beside the horse shed. So I got rid of the horse shed as well because I don't know horses. Was it horse shed or pigs? I think Is it horse shed or pig? I think it's pigs in it. I got rid of them too because I don't do a lot with pigs. I mean, I have done one thing with pigs, but literally I put in a mod that made pig food. Because otherwise it means doing a lot of different stuff. Right, so let's just 104.9. Mr. H, I'm just going to take this contract to see if it goes in. So it's 78,000. What did I say it was on? 104, so 78 should be 180. Yeah, let us collect it. Beautiful. Starter farmers, 2 cows, a sheep, chicken, and a horse. So yeah, I got rid of one of the cow barns, and I think that was over to the right, and the horse barn, and made it into like a contract vehicle area on my playthrough. For what I was doing, and I was having a lot of fun with it. I mean, like I say, I limited what tractors I was using to 350 horsepower, and was having groovy times with it. I really enjoyed learning the ways around a map. Hello. Yeah, I should have put a front weight on this, but you know, I said that before, didn't I? He's dirty now. So you didn't need big boy equipment like the Colossus here? No. I would advise against that because of the driveway into the farm. If you want to see what I'm talking about, put in power tools, give yourself 500,000 or whatever they cost, grab yourself a big harvester like the New Holland Gold series, and try and get it up the driveway. I guarantee you will not get that harvester up there without touching any of the sides. Almost guarantee you won't do it. There's a challenge for you. It is suited for medium equipment. That's my take on Mapo, really. And I love the fact that that's what it's suited for. So you're sort of looking at the big equipment going, ooh, I'd really like to have that. And then your mind goes, well, hang on a minute. Will I be able to fucking get it in and out of all these places? And the thing is, no, you won't. You absolutely won't be able to do it. I mean, you've got to remember that Roy's farms, or a lot of his farms, are based on UK farms. So there's not going to be a lot of space to do stuff with big equipment. Because a lot of British farms do not have that much space. They're little tiny areas. Oh yeah, Roy also likes trees. Fuck yeah, that's tight. What the fuck? Told you. Oh yeah, if you want a real challenge, moderate gamer, do a Deadwood contract. Yeah, I know the trees. Fucking Deadwood contracts on review. I think Cavalier Roy's an ecoist. He's put so many trees in. But how many did you say was extra on review? 10,000 extra trees? Something like that? Holy shit. At first I thought, who is crazy enough to put so many damn trees on a map? I got news for you, Roy. I got news for you. Roy's crazy enough to put that many trees down. I had the chance to buy a class that at 350, a New Holland, that was 280 years, so John Deere 250, and the other big tractors I purchased a small Deutschfar 149 because you don't need big tractors. The biggest tractor I buy is 330 using The Sasmai butterfly, yeah, that's a good one. To be honest, my favourite tractor out of all the medium ones, and I've said this before, is the McCormick. Fucking love that tractor. Absolutely love that tractor, that McCormick. I mean, it's slightly more expensive than a lot of your medium tractors, but I just love it. I mean, it's got a GPS system in it. It's got screens like this one. 312 horsepower. It's perfect, I think, for your medium tractor. I really do. I really do think it's the kind of like the perfect medium tractor, although, like I say, it is kind of a little bit expensive. Right, I need to find a way over to over there, isn't it? Our thingy field. Yes, over here. And then I'll get on unless you're going to do it, Mr. H, the fertilizing at 56. Could you imagine Roy doing lumberjack map? Oh yeah, you imagine him doing, what's that fucking map? Silver View? If Roy did that one? Fuck. No. No. Okay, there's one more left. Yes, I'm not doing the fertilizing on our field, dude. So you're clear to do that one. We'll let you know in a sec how many trees are on Mapo. There's a few. There's a few. I've done a few tree contracts on that map. I found them to be not as bad. I don't know whether you found that out when you were testing, Roy, but I found that to be out that Mapo wasn't as bad to actually find the deadwood trees. Although they're still a pain in the ass when one spawns inside of another tree. And it occasionally still happens, but not all that much anymore. And you normally find it by, like, looking underneath. Like, looking underneath the bush or something. Right, so we're taking the other contract. The stone picking. Thank you very much, Kev, for doing that. Is that one 94? Where's 94 in comparison to me? It's above, so go up to where the shop is and go along that highway. They still. There we go. $30,000 trees. What the fuck are you doing, Dendron? I tell you what is good though with those fields, with doing that many trees and deadwoods, is if you were good at being able to grind them down into wood chips. There's a lot of extra profit in deadwood. You know, you could almost get exactly the same much as the contract by chopping and chipping them down. Obviously, you've got to pull the tree out, but they should bring out more UK maps. That's what Roy does. A lot of Roy's maps are UK based. So there's already 2 out now by Cavalier Roy, Riverview and Mapo. Ebony Island coming shortly, or going into testing shortly. As soon as he gets his ass off Factoro. Nah. Roy knows my feelings about his work ethic, guys. Literally, we tell him on a weekly basis to take a fucking break. Because like I say, when that guy gets on GE, he will literally stay on it until stuff is done. And he wants to do shit right. So We constantly tell Roy, take a break, dude. You're going to kill yourself. And he doesn't listen, so we still tell him. You leave Factor alone. You give it to me to fucking play, and I'll play it. And then I'd have to get my ass off of farming or trucking or road crafting or snow runnering. There's so many other games that I'm playing at the moment. Ebony Island, I believe, has fewer trees or currently has fewer trees. Let me check. Let me check. It doesn't anymore. Add 50 billion trees. Kidding, Roy, you don't have to add that many trees, all right? Roy, can I suggest an extra limit? Please. Half. So, if you want to put extra trees on it, yes. 15k worth? Just to give us half a chance? I wish. Yeah, 15k extra trees on Ebony. Be kind to us. Would be a cent per tree. Yeah, but you think to yourself, that's still 33,000 for that. Oh, that's the junction. I think that's the junction anyway. Yeah, that's the junction. But anyway, guys, if you're wondering what Cavalier Roy's actually like in real life, he's a nice guy. Really is a nice guy. Ebony Island is 23,000 trees in total, so less. Oh, GG's, dude. Are you going to add extras, or are you going to keep it at that? Hopefully you're going to say you're going to keep it at that, because that's enough. Matt, shut the fuck up. Dude, if he's going to do it, there's nothing I can say or do that will change his mind. Roy will look at his own map and go, oh yeah, it's just missing a couple of trees and add about 50 million of them in. He doesn't need me to fucking say. And there's nothing I can say or do to change his mind on it either. After all, it's Roy's map. We just test it. And enjoy doing so. Can't say yet, as there are a few fields to sort out, but if it goes up, it won't be by much. Oh, there you go then. It's all right, guys. He'll get us back in Glenleithen. Bastard. Maypo is missing a small woodland section, so yeah. Were you watching that episode, Roy, when I was doing that rock contract up in the woods on the north? And every fucker kept spinning me around and fucking sending my stuff back to the shop. That was a fucking pain in the ass. Especially because I couldn't find the fucking trees anyway. No, rocks. Rocks on it. It was a rock contract. Funny for you guys, fucking pain in my ass for me. But guys, all those things were done by Streamloots. So if you're going to want to get involved, guys, exclamation Streamloots in chat. Click the link there and go in and buy your packs and mess me up with Streamloots cards. If you want some discount, pop me a chat. There's a discount code there. Click that link, go through and get 40% off when you spend over €4. That was the day all week. Minute was on the map as well, and I challenged him to. Yes, yeah, it was. That was fucking hilarious. Yeah, when you say he could only cross the main road once, and the way to do it was actually to go straight down the fucking main road and then turn off. I already realised that, but I didn't want to tell him. I was just too busy laughing. A wee cruel one. She's out the wind. Do you know something? I didn't realise this was the actual Patrick Swayze that sung this. For ages, I didn't realise it was. Because it sounds nothing like him. You know, when he speaks in every film. Was your farm near the grape factory? I'm just buying all to decide which to go. On Mapo, yeah, I just started on the starter farm. And like I say, I got rid of the cow shed and the horse shed and just made that into an extra vehicle place or anything that I wanted to add to it. Like that's where my silo went. Or what else did I put on there? I also put a silage pit, save silage when I wasn't hurting my fields. Because on my single player playthrough of that, I've actually put precision farming on it. So, you know, that'll come into its own when I got enough silage to spread. I'm also probably going to stick another manure pit somewhere so I can keep that over there as well. And yeah, most popular farm other than the starter farm is the one on the east side. It's huge. Yeah, I was thinking about that one, Roy. You know me, I don't like to go where a lot of people go, but I'd never been on the map before, so I was just like, yeah, just follow the sheep. But my Riverview farm is very different to everybody else's. I think you'll agree. Where I sort of made my own place down in the south, right next to the port almost. I don't think a lot of people choose that area. And then I bought an extra bit of land nearby to place all my, what I call my contract vehicles. I don't know why I was doing the hashtags. You can see my mouth. But guys, if you like the way I'm using my steering wheel, don't forget you can have one too. Use my link to go to Moser. The delivery rates are very comparable now to everybody else. And if you're only playing farm sim and trucking sims, I would recommend to you the R3 bundle 2-pedal kit. I mean, you don't need nothing else. If you've only had say your T300, your G29, you won't need nothing else if you're not going to go racing. If you want to upgrade it a little bit more, I use an R5. It's absolutely fantastic. There's no force feedback for farming, but I use a very hyped up return spring. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Azro112, newly returned from TwitchCon. Hey Az, thank you for the raid, my dude. He was over there playing, I think you were playing Roadcraft today, weren't you? Yeah, he was over there playing a bit of Roadcraft. I haven't picked up Roadcraft for a little while. I want to savor the rest of the game. I sort of blitzed through it. And I'm kind of 2.5 maps away from the end of the normal content. So I just want to savor the rest. Although, you know, obviously if people want to come and help me, want to go on multiplayer, you're very welcome. How's the farm treating me? It's going well. We just had a little weird thing happen with stone picking on this one. So I just picked the field up on 111 on this farm, and it came up as completed straight away. So I just went up there and picked all the stones up anyway. But yeah, it came up as completed. As you know, came out from the start, turn right, follow the road to the yeah, that one. Excited for the new content this month on the DOC. Yeah, I was in minutes when you were talking about it. Yeah, there's going to be a camera mode. That'll be cool. Even if it's only, like you say, even if it's only you're able to switch off the HUD. So you didn't have anything on the picture except what you were actually trying to show. That would be something. The new vehicles are kind of looking cool as well. I mean, there's well, maybe you do or don't know. On a later map, one of the vehicles you're able to get, if you unlock everything, is a Jeep called the Lynx. One of the new vehicles, by the look of the picture, kind of looks like a extended version of it with a trailer. That looks cool. But yeah, I'm excited for the content of Roadcraft, really am. But also what we got going on here, guys, is I do want to finish SnowRunner. I am on the last map, and once we get that finished, we will be going back to SnowRunner, guys, and helping Kev do his, because you know, he was very kind enough to be there every time for us. So you know, it only shows support for him to help him out at the same time. This is a long freaking thing. Why is this going this way? Have to line the switches around. Matt, giveaway time. I'm still showing only 14 viewers, mate, at a minute. It hasn't gone up yet. Got a show for me. 25 now. Okay, guys, exclamation mad in chat for your chance to win A, possible copy of Farm Sim 25, and B, the DOC for Plains and Prairies. And that's all thanks to me doing some dare drops. That will be drawn in the next 40 minutes or so. Because we're so late to get the numbers, it'll be drawn in the next 40 minutes. You must be here to collect the prize. These are Steam copies, guys. Steam copies of either or both for FS25 and Plains and Prairies. You'll have a choice of either or both, and I have 2 copies to give away. So there's 2 chances, possibly 3 if you've got the base game already and you only want the DOC. You know, please don't take both copies, and I can give that away to somebody else that actually needs it. Like I say, guys, if you want to get in the raffle, exclamation mad, M-A-D, like Kev's just done. Even if only he just enters, guys, he will win. And he actually wants it as well. I mean, if you know somebody that wants the base game in DOC, you can enter. It'll only come to you as part of a key. But if you're wanting it for yourself and you already got it, I'm asking that you kind of don't enter. Unless you actually need the DOC or base game. Like I say, give more people a chance to win it that don't have it. Also, guys, while there's so many of you in, the other night I did my first review for a game, thanks to Keymailer. So go check that out on my YouTube under the reviews and gaming. Why? Kev, why? He gets a walk in. But since it's been done, guys, don't forget to go over there, show the support to one of the stream team members. He's an amazing guy, knows a lot of shit about a lot of shit. He's advised me about so much to do with YouTube that I can only be grateful about what he has spread the knowledge for. Otherwise, he's a dick. I'll get that in first because he'll call me one. It's because I'm a nice guy. Oh, you frick! You've chosen 3 of these fucking contracts so far. Or 2, sorry, because I was already doing one. And if you had your chance, you'd probably send the tractor back to the fucking farm. So I'd have to go back and get it. He's like, oh yeah, I got one of them cards. Oh god. And the equipment too. Yeah, don't send the equipment back. We want these stones. You don't have those cars, I'm safe. Thank fuck for that. Cheers. Cheers. Right, we've nearly finished another contract. We can do another small contract if time is allowed. Once we get this back to the farm, put these stones in the silo. Yeah, we'll have another time for a quick one more contract. Mr. H is back there doing the that field that we were going to do because I noticed it was emptying to do. That means no potatoes, peoples. Can I enter the draw? Yeah. It's all random. Exclamation mad, MAD. Mike Alpha Delta. There you go. And guys, she actually does want this game. Those of you that know Devon Diva, she actually does want this game. She's listened to me play this game for a while, talking to you guys, having a load of laughs with it, with everybody else when we're playing, like on a Saturday or Sunday when we're chilling out with Tav, and she wants in on it. Right, that's that contract done. So now we just have to find our way back to the farm. I know we got to head south. That's one thing. Oh, sneaky bugger, going over there as well and doing it. Tell people that really want it. And we're gonna die young. Oh, and he wants his money off of me as well now. Jesus. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, the line's down. I didn't see that. Come on, up you go. Let's go. So, guys, like I was saying, this map does have the JD factory, yes. Not John Deere factory either. Jack Daniels factory. It's actually over there. Along with some beer factory that I can't pronounce. 1 for 1? Mm-hmm. Maybe somebody else may enter. Huh? JD factory, nice. I'm going there now. You know the one thing I don't understand about where the actual HQ is for JD? Why they chose a state that's dry for drinking and they put the factory on it. It's like they've gone, here, you can have this, but no, you can't because it's a dry state. Fuck off. So there's a, is this the brewery here? One of these is the brewery. That's farmer's market. Oh, here's the beer place. I think this big building here. Yeah, it's there. It is. Yearlings. Jaeng Lings. J-Lings beer. And there's the JD factory. And we can purchase and make beer and Tennessee whiskey. It's not just for show. Right, guys, after I take this back, I'm going to take a little bio break, and then we shall get on with the next contract, and probably halfway through that, we should be doing the draw for if you're needing base game of FS25, there's two copies of them to give away. And if you're needing the DOC for Plains and Prairies, there's one of them each to give away as well. But for each winner, you can choose both if you don't have both. Because that's how I got them. You're making me a sexy chick. I know it's a crazy chick, but sexy chick sounds better. Oh, here comes Mr. H. Oh, hello, that's a post. He's like, you idiot, there was plenty of fucking room. Yeah, I know. Right, let's go round and fuel this and clean her off. And we'll put her away, or we'll put the stone picker away anyway. Diesel. Yes, mate. So, guys, you'll have the opportunity to win 3 packs of Stream Eats cards while I go for the bio break. I'm just going to do that before I actually wash this tractor, because otherwise I might actually have an accident. All right, let's get you on the Be Right Back screen. And let's hit play. Kiss my ass. Come on, guys, you can get to level 3. Oh, we are on level 3. It says level 3 there. Dear. That means the 2 stars for the first one must have gone in. So yeah, level 3 achieved, which means we give away 3 Factor Stream Links cards to Mother Wrath. What a twat, I can't even spell. That should be right. No results. What are you called on Streamlinks, babes? Okay. I think it's that one. We're not doing that anymore. Oh, no. Not doing that anymore. Should have them, babes. Check them. Anyways, guys, let's put this away. And no, we're not putting it away. We're washing it. Hey, Brax, how you doing? Yeah, got him. GG's. Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. How are you? What was I playing last? Was it SnowRunner or Roadcraft? Whichever I was playing last, it'd be the opposite one. So if the last thing I played live on stream was SnowRunner, it'll be Roadcraft tomorrow. Yeah, if it's the other way around, then I'll be playing the other way around. Right, so that's the snow picker away. Let's see what there is to do. Thank you. You think it was Roadcraft last time? Yeah, we'll have a look. It may be SnowRunner then, guys. 15, 31, 103, 15, 31, 103. Oh, 31's down here. Here's 103 compared to the farm. Oh, wow, that's way up here. Yeah, I'm not doing that. There. What's the other one? 15. 15's there. Don't stop moving. We've got a sprayer somewhere. 3 or 37. Were we spraying herbicide yesterday? Yeah, we were, weren't we? Forget what we were. Let me just check, make sure we got that bit of equipment. I think we got that bit of equipment to do herbicide. Mr. H probably told me before. No, not that one. Not that one. Oh, vehicles. That's got solid fur in. Planter. Mower. That's all macked on. That's all tractors. That solid, or is that the herbicide one? I think that's solid as well. Yeah, we've got nothing that does herbicide, have we? I'm good unless I open Giants Editor. But good news, guys! If you're wanting Mapo, it's now in Mod Hub. Plant 56 with barley if you want. Not sure how much longer you're on. Yeah, I could probably do that, dude. Planter is over here, isn't it? You got the planter out, or do I need to grab one, mate? There's no planter over here, is there? Planter's here, okay. Okay, I put this back. I put this back when I can learn how to steer. I'm good enough. Yeah, how about that? Oh, no, where you are. Okay. Okay, just got to find them. I know what they look like. They're red things. There they are. I've seen it. There we go. I know that Tav the other day wasn't a fan of these. He had a hell of a trouble loading these with seed. I'm planting barley. And it's already on barley. Good. Where am I going with it? 56. 56. North of where I am. Reason why we're doing a lot of barley, guys, on the farm is because we're trying to make beer. Bugger off. Three. Yeah, probably about right. So, guys, we're within the draw for those keys in approximately 14 minutes' time. Don't forget, you got to be in it to win it, and you got to be here to claim it. These are for base game copies of Farming Sim plus the Plains and Prairies DOC. I am asking that if you already have them, please don't enter unless you know somebody that needs them and you're going to give them to them. Because I would like people to have them that I don't know, it don't really matter. That need them, deserve them, want them. Kind of get down on one knee and serve the purpose. Nobody ever said that. Soag special brew? Maybe. There we go. Da 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 da. We can be a little bit looser with these things when we get the lines right. If we had precision farming, guys, I would literally do the middle first and then do the outsides. But since we had to take it out because, I don't know, it just wasn't working that well with grass. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of not seeing enough of the pH level to know what it was doing. Which kind of buggered us up, really. So we kind of went, no, see you later, bye-bye. Oh, come on, snap too. Jesus, dude. That's probably my fault. Once again, guys, like I say, I did my first game review last night on my YouTube page. Please go over there, have a look, give it a thumbs up, comment in the comment section, get the algorithm chugging away on it. And yeah, much appreciated if you do so. I was wondering why I did 21 mile an hour down the other way and only 14 up. Probably uphill and downhill. There we go. You would get used to it. The reason why I'm using this twin track, guys, is because it has a sharper turning radius. Going to get a milkshake. Another one. He's like, yeah, bloody lovely that was. Damn, it's the wrong way. That's the weird thing. Looking at this thing, it's difficult to know where it's up or down. Did I just miss a bit as well? Someone drank all the juice. No, I haven't drank it, dear. It's still here. I mean, somebody's drinking all the juice. But how to tell away? That you can hear, guys, is above me. Where are you? There he is. Goodbye, plane. Every time he goes over, I keep thinking there's something wrong with the fucking the planter or the tractor or so. I'm like, no, don't do that to me. Don't develop a mechanical. Slowly getting used to how this planter does its thing. I like the look of it. Using it takes a little getting used to, I think. I'm going to miss a bit on this one. No, I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. Need to order some more syrup. That'll have to wait. What flavour milkshakes you having? Bubblegum flavour. I did try it a minute ago. It's nice. I mean, a little bit strong. Probably could have done with a bit less flavouring if I'm totally honest. But yeah, tasted like there was a bit too much flavouring in there. Alrighty then, it's time to give shit away. Last chance to get in the draw, peoples. And like I say, this is for a base game copy of Farm Sim 25 Steam copy. Plus, if you choose to have it, the Plains and Prairies DLC, or the other way around, you can separate them if you so wish. And if you do separate them, we'll do another draw for another person to have base game. So let's get on the raffle page. So I will close it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raffle is stopped. Do I need to do the raffle, people? There is 4 people in, but I happen to know that there is only really 2 people in. They just entered on the 2 formats. Good luck, everybody. Jesus. So the first winner is Kevin Davey. Amazing. And since he can't win again on his alter ego, the other winner is definitely Devon Diva. Should we spin it for a game for a laugh, shall we? Get another winner. See if it actually will land on you, babes. There you go. Fair's fair. But you do have to answer on the right one. What? She's going to say, what? So, guys, there you go. 2 keys going out. Kev, I presume you want both. And, babes, I know you want both. So, we'll do that later. We'll get you those keys. Well done, guys. So you're just a couple of DLC short now from being able to join farms. Because, well, I suppose I could make up a farm without DLCs. So, guys, we'll just finish off this field and then we shall raid out. So thank you for popping along. Thank you for taking part in the draws. Don't forget, there's still Stream Leaks cards you can purchase. First pack of 3 cards is €1. The second pack is 7 lot is 7 packs of 3 cards, and you just need to get my will and bits now. You can play it on controller if you really, really wanted to. I know you don't want to, but you can play it on controller until we can get you the will. Don't want to get used to using a controller. You say that, Baze, but for a couple of months until we can sort you out some equipment, you know, you could get used to just the farming aspect of doing what you're doing. You know, just get used to using a tractor, planting and weeding. I know you had that little go and mine the other day, and you're still able to go and mine, you know, if you need to. No, sorry, I'm getting hungry. That's hungry a lot. So, guys, we'll have a look, see what we're doing tomorrow. It'll either be Roadcraft or SnowRunner. If it's SnowRunner, we shall be in Canada. We should be in, we should be in Canada. We should be on the Quebec map. If it's Roadcraft, I forget where I am. Where are we? We're not on Sunken. We're on... We're on the thingy, sandy map above. We're on the aisle before last, or on the top one. We've got about 20% done if we're playing Roadcraft tomorrow. I always play full multiplayer, cross-play, so everybody's able to join me with 4 spaces, of course. 1 taken up by me. If Kev's about, Kev will take up another space. So there's room for 2 other people. And like I say, if we end up playing SnowRunner and finishing it, we shall just go on the Kev's map. So I think we'll play SnowRunner, actually. Yeah, maybe mine up. SnowRunner. SnowRunner it is. So yeah, SnowRunner the game tomorrow, Quebec. I think it's day 8. Managed to earn the farm quite a bit of money today. We haven't actually collected all the contracts in, but I expect there's like 100 grand there to go on, maybe, if Mr. H collects them in. There we go. He's collecting them in now. Look. 30 grand, 9 grand, 18 grand. Wait, there we go. There you go. Money. I only need to get ATS and ETS now. Best way to get ETS is and ATS is on the summer sale, which is coming up in August. You'll probably get a whole lot for like 50 quid. Like base game and all the mats for like 50, 60 quid. So save up till August. The only time they might have a sale before that is if, say, ATS drops another map, DOC. And to be honest, that's not on the case because they've only just dropped the Missouri within the last month. So yeah, that's probably not going to happen. So like I say, the next DOC drop for ATS is probably going to be the next sale. Rather, is probably going to be August when summer sale happens. Right, one more line, and we're done. Just take this back, fill it with seeds again. And then we shall find somebody to send you on to, as we do. Right, let's go clean this. Heal it up. There's no damage to it, so we're right on that aspect. Dog's pacing in and out, wanting food. Clean the old planter and put it away, and then, like I say, raid out. Unless something else needs planting. I mean, I don't know what... Oh, Mr. H is on there. Doing some stuff. She knows it's almost 5. Yes, she does. Fertilizing buckets, guys. I literally put all these here. They were all over the field because of them. Yeah, a thing that happened. So yeah, I moved them off the field just so they're out of the way. And yeah, I think Mr. H has been busy using them. I mean, to be honest, it's good. If there's any fertilizing contracts that come up to do, then, you know, what we say is you're better off doing them. And then when it comes for even you doing the harvest on an AI field, you'll get more yield because you've harvested, you know, you've fertilized it, made it so that, you know, more goodness can grow. Same as the weeding, you know, if that comes up on an AI field, you know, get it done. You know, the less weeds there are, the more product you'll get. Freaking pheasant just blew by me then. Well, it looked like a pheasant. Does fucking America have pheasants? Looked like a pheasant. Big bodied bird, small head, small wings. There we go. Boosh. Let's put this tractor away. That biplane again. Right then, that's it, guys. That's the end of the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Let's get you on the ending screen. And let's find somebody raid out to. You guys on YouTube, thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you again tomorrow for some Snow Runner. Like I say, you guys are always the first to go. But thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon. You guys